Hey, what's up guys? This is James Scholes, and in today's video I'm going to walk you through the entire process on how to do on-page search engine optimization, and I'm going to be covering every single thing I know, all the little secrets, all the little loopholes, and trust me, I've been doing this since 2006, so I do know quite a lot about this. So if you want a really in-depth take me by the hand guide on how to do on-page optimization that will dramatically boost your search engine rankings, then this is the video for you, because I'm going to take you through the entire process step by step. Now, before I crack on with today's super amazing video, don't forget to check out the link below this very video that you're watching right now. It's called the rapidcachesystem.net, and what it is, it's a video that I'm currently giving away that will walk you through the entire process step by step using 100% free methods on how to make $500 to $800 per day every day. And like I say, it's 100% free to implement, and it's also free to get access to. And as you can see here, this is one of the days that I did on PayPal. It's $688.06 in one day, and that's kind of like a regular thing, and I'd love to show you how I do that step by step. So if you're really interested in making some quick and easy cash, click on the link below and I'll send you the video within seconds. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to forward you to the next video now, and I'm going to walk you through the entire process on how to optimize your website and do loads of little cool little ninja tricks that will really dramatically boost your search, your website in the Google rankings. So I'll see you there. This is James, and welcome to my video. In today's video, I want to talk about SEO, and mainly on-page SEO. Now, if you don't know what on-page SEO is, it's basically search engine optimization, and it's the changes that you can make to your website that will increase your search engine rankings. Okay, so this is not outside factors like backlinking or anything like this. This is simple, easy to implement stuff that you can do to your website within about 5 minutes, and it should in the next few days boost your rankings. Okay, now if you're quite experienced with SEO in general, I'd still recommend to watch, because there's going to be some stuff that I'd pretty much reckon that there's going to be one or two little nuggets in here that you may not know. Okay, and this is the kind of stuff that I've been doing now to my websites when I'm getting stellar results. Okay, and I'm going to share everything. Before I get into the on-page SEO, there's something that I need to tell you, and is that before you do any SEO, you really need good foundations. Now, what do I mean by foundations? Well, basically, you need a good keyword. So you need to know how to do keyword research. I'm not going to show you how to do that in this video, because I've got tons and tons of videos on different ways of doing that. Okay, you'll find them. Just do a search for them, you'll find them, and they are free methods. But the method what I use now, and it literally saved me hours and hours of sieving through thousands and thousands of keywords, is using this really cool bit of software called Niche Finder. Okay, all you do is just simply enter your root keyword, and the root keyword is like a very broad keyword. Could be fishing, bodybuilding, weight loss, or something like that. And Niche Finder will, in the space of 5 minutes, find you plentiful of keywords that gets tons of searches per month and have little to no competition. Now, to do all this manually, it would have took me hours and hours, because you have to sift through thousands of keywords. To do what you do with manually in hours, this just takes 5 minutes, sometimes less. Okay, so if you want quick and easy keyword research tool, Niche Finder is the one I recommend. I prefer it than Market Samurai and Traffic Travis. It's great software, but this is my favourite. You just put in a keyword and boom, it just gives you tons of keywords that are easy to rank for. Okay, anyway, once you've got a decent keyword to rank for, what you need to do is start optimizing your article. Now, the thing I will say is that, and I've got nothing against this, but when I create articles or when I do any SEO work, I always do it on my own websites. I don't really SEO other people's websites. Okay, now what I mean by that is that like hub pages or Squidoo or InDesign.com, I don't see the point in sending backlinks to them or doing a lot of on-page optimization with them, because I'm basically building their business. I'd rather build my own business, okay? And that's what I would recommend to anybody else. So when you're doing a lot of search engine optimization, don't optimize other people's businesses, optimize your own, okay? And to do that, just get a WordPress self-hosted blog, okay? So once you've got your keyword and you're writing your article, what you need to do is get additional keywords. Now, the keyword that I'm going to use for this example is, can you make money on YouTube? Okay, that's the keyword I'll be using today, and I'll be saying it a lot in this video, okay? So bear with me. So to get additional keywords to work with, what you do is just basically enter it into the Google search engine. Now, Google will bring up additional keywords that are popular, that are getting searched a lot as well, okay? So you've got, can you make money on YouTube without being a partner, from views, and without AdSense. So what you want to do is copy and paste all them into a notepad, okay? So I'll just get a notepad, put it in there. From views, and while I'm doing this, I'll tell you the backlink method will yield the most results, and what I'm going to show you at the end of the video is absolutely killer. I'm telling you, I've recently got this and it is really helping me rank my websites, and it's all set and forget stuff. Anyway, back to the keyword. So as you can see, we've got the main keyword there, and we've got some variations of the keywords. Now, if you look at the variations of the keywords, you'll notice that we've still got the main keyword there, but we've got these additional extras, which is without being a partner, from views, and without AdSense, okay? So we're going to end up ranking for these as well, and they're generally going to be easier to rank for because they're going to have less competition and the long tail, and the longer tail than our core keyword, okay? So I'm going to show you where to put these keywords in, how to put them in, and how to weave it into your content, okay? I hope you're super excited, eh? Right, so here we are. I'm actually logged into my WordPress blog, and it's one of my premium blogs where it's branding me, so I actually care about this content that goes on here. It's not one of my crappy auto blogs, which I've got about 50 million of them out there just churning content out. So the first thing what we want to do is look at the title here. What you need to do is put your keyword in there, the exact keyword. So as you can see, can you make money on YouTube? You betcha. Here's how. Now, to get extra points, you want to put it at the start of the title, okay? So can you make money on YouTube? I'll put it right at the start. So that's better than putting it in the middle or at the end. Now, for an additional boost in SEO, what you can do is put it at the start and put it at the end. But I would only recommend to do that if it's realistic or not, okay? Now, like I said about 2 minutes ago, this content's got to be readable. So, and for what it's worth, I don't think it's worth the extra SEO value anyway. If it's realistic and it reads okay, I would recommend to do it. But it's quite a long tail keyword, is that, as you can see, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 6-word keyword phrase, okay? So I've put it in there. Now, for your next step for on-page SEO, you'll notice it says permalink here, and we need to put the keyword in the permalink. So as you can see, it's www.james-scholes.com, and you can just see there, can you make money on YouTube? So I'll just, it's there. So as you can see, can you make money on YouTube? And it's got you betcha, here's how. Now, if I really wanted to further optimize my permalink, what I would do is delete the bits that are not part of my main keyword, which is you betcha, here's how, okay? So it would be that there, okay? So it'd just be the keyword, can you make money on YouTube? and get rid of the rest. I did try to do that originally, but I forgot to save it, and then it put the rest in. And if I delete it now, it kind of screws everything else up, because I've got my backlinks pointing to that particular URL. Okay. Now, to do further on-page optimization, adding titles and your descriptions and your keywords and things like that, what I would recommend doing is downloading a free plugin called All-in-One SEO Pack. Okay. And it'll give you further on-page optimization. Now, a lot of this won't make a massive difference, but it does help. Okay. So here we go, the title. Now, basically, you can just go up here, copy that, and then just paste it in there like so. Okay. And that's the same thing. And then the description, what I do here is basically it's an extension of your title, and you'll see when I read it. Can you make money on YouTube? You betcha. Here's how I'm doing it and how you can too for some easy YouTube money. Okay. So I've got it right at the start again, which will help. And if you can, put the phrase in at the end as well. So if you can squeeze it in twice, brilliant. But once again, this is what actually shows up in the search results. So it's got to be readable, and it's got to have a call to action. Okay, something that makes people think, oh, I'm interested and I want to read more. So if it's just absolutely stuffed to the eyeballs with your keyword and it doesn't read very well, nobody's going to click it in the search results. And Google's now changed their algorithm where if it's not very appealing in the search results, it'll actually go down the search results. Okay, so you've got to have an appealing description. Okay, and then keywords. And what I've done here, I've put in, can you make money on YouTube? It's got a question mark there, and then can you make money on YouTube, but this time without a question mark. Okay, easy peasy stuff so far. And then with your tags, what I've done there is basically I've pasted my keyword in there and then click add. As you can see, it's already in there and it's all coming up wrong, but you can see it there. Can you make money on YouTube? So I've got my keyword in there. Now for the article, the actual main body of the content. So what we do here, what I'll do here anyway, is click on there, and what this will do, this will just make the entire article a full page. Now, when writing an article for SEO purposes, the bare minimum size of your article should be 500 words. That's what I recommend. And to put your keyword phrase in there, for a 500 word article, I would say you want it about 3 times. Okay, and it's quite easy to work out. You want one at the beginning, your keyword phrase at the beginning, one in the middle, and one at the end. Okay, so I'll show you how I've done it. And remember, it's quite a long keyword and it'd be quite hard to weave into your content, but I'll show you how I've done it right now. Now, the first thing what you want to do is to try and put it in the first sentence, and even better if you can make the first paragraph start off with it. But once again, I want it readable, so I haven't put it in the first sentence, but it is in the first paragraph. So, would like to get free access to my fantastic course, Rapid Cash System, that basically answers the question, can you make money on YouTube, with a resounding yes. So as you can see, I've weaved it in there, I've got me keyword in there, and that's all fam dabby dozy. Okay, so halfway through the article, I thought I'm due another keyword drop, or whatever you want to call it, so I've got it in here as well. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's answered the can you make money on YouTube question, but there is a major bummer I've found out of all this yada yada yada. Okay, so I've got my keyword in there as well, and then towards the end you want to put your keyword in there. Now if you can make your article end with the keyword, that's even better, but like I keep saying, I'm trying to make this article be very readable. Okay, so I've got it towards the end. Hopefully that answers the question, can you make money on YouTube, with a big fat greasy yes, and yada yada yada. So I've got it in there. Okay, now I'll point out the additional changes. Now, to give signals to Google to tell you that you want to rank for that keyword, and it's an important phrase which will help with ranking, is that I've bolded it, I've put it in bold, and I've put it in italic. Okay, and then for the middle one, I've put it in bold and I've put it in italic. Okay, I've put a question mark on that one as well. And then at the bottom, I've bolded it, italiced it, and I've hyperlinked it, okay, and it's pointing to another website, okay. So not only have I put the keyword phrase in there 3 times, but I've also bolded it, italicked it, and hyperlinked it, okay. Now here's another way of getting a few little SEO kudo points if you want. If you can make the hyperlinked keyword phrase, which I've done there, highlighted there, if you can make that point to an article that's titled "Can you make money on YouTube?" or titled your keyword, that will help with your SEO rankings as well. And another little cool trick what you can do, which I've found that helps, is if you link to a Wikipedia page as well that is closely related to your article. Google absolutely loves Wikipedia, and it loves the fact that you link to it because you're probably referencing it or you're using it as part of your research or something like that. Wikipedia carries so much authority in Google's eyes, so if you can link to it, that can help further, okay? So if you can link to another article that's related to yours or a Wikipedia, that'll help with SEO as well, okay? Now for your headers, okay? Now just switching back. Oh no, I'll go back because that's something I need to show you. Now if you notice here, can you make money on YouTube? You betcha, here's how. I've just basically used the title and I've slipped it in there, which was a bit lazy on my behalf. But what I did there, the reason why I've got that and it's so big and it's highlighted is that I'm using a header tag, okay, which basically acts as a sub headline, okay. So that's your main title. This is like a subtitle headline, okay, which also helps with your on-page SEO and boosts your rankings a little bit further. You got to remember, all these things individually won't make any difference, but when you put all these little things together, they make a big difference after a while, okay? So you've got to do all these things to see a noticeable change in your rankings, okay? So do them all. Anyway, going back to this, so what you want to do is put your keyword phrase halfway through and make it a headline tag, okay? And I'll show you how to do that. So in this case, in a WordPress blog, what you would do is highlight your keyword, what you want as a headline like this. I'll just show you with this. And then what you would do, you would go to heading 1, okay? And that's another signal to Google that that keyword phrase is important, okay? And I know I haven't done it, but you want to be using these other keyword phrases in your content, okay? Just so it helps to rank and it shows variation for different keywords, okay? So I could have used that one or that one, okay? So I want you to use that. I haven't really done it with this article, but I'm just pointing, because I forgot to do it, but I'm just pointing it out now. So as you can see there, I've used a heading 1, and you'll notice that there's a heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, heading 5, and heading 6. Now heading 1 is the most powerful SEO wise, okay? Heading 2 is a weaker version than heading 1, okay? And heading 3 is not as powerful as heading 2, and as you can see, it has a diminishing SEO power the further down you go. So heading 6 is the weakest and heading 1 is the most powerful. Now this is what I would recommend that you do. Just get heading 1 in there, okay? Don't bother with heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, heading 5, heading 6. Only if it's practical and it makes sense to do it and it makes your blog post or your article readable. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother. I would just get your heading 1 in there, okay? Now, here's another little funky trick that you can do. I'll just go back to the main image and main to full-size blog post, and that's adding images to your blog posts, okay? So if you've got other images in there that are related to your article, related to your keyword, that's going to help even more with your search rankings. Now I'm going to teach you a little trick, and it's a little black hat trick, so you do this at your own peril. 99% sure nothing bad will come out of this, but I'm just warning you just in case if it doesn't sit well with you. But basically, to get images, all you want to do is just put your keyword in there, get rid of that, your main keyword, and then go to images. Where are we? Here. Now, the reason why this is black hat is because most of these images in Google Images are most likely going to be copyrighted, okay? And the worst case scenario, which is very unlikely, is that somebody's going to come sending you an email and you're going to get sued. So you do this at your own peril, okay? Anyway, if that sits well with you, that's fine. I'll show you how to do it. Now, say you select an image on here. I think I selected this one. I dragged it onto the desktop and then I started SEO in it, okay? SEO in it. Don't sound right when I say it fast. Hang on, where are we? So the first thing I did to optimize it for my keyword is simply named it my keyword. So what I'll do, copy that and put my keyword in there. Now there's two things you can do, and I've tested this and I've found that I get best results at doing this. Some people hyphenate in it, where you put a hyphen in between each word, or you can get rid of the spaces and have it as one giant word, okay? Now I found with my own testing that having it as one big word without the hyphens is that that helps more with rankings than having it hyphenated, okay? So I would recommend calling it your keyword with no spaces and don't use hyphens, okay? So it should look like that with your keyword with one giant keyword, okay? And that's how you optimize the image. Okay, the image. So what you do then, you would upload that to your server, then you would enter, and then you would put the image into your blog post. But we're not done there yet. Okay. To further optimize your image, what you want to do is just click on it, and then you'll get this little edit image. So click on there, and as you can see, you've got title, alternative text, caption, and link URL. Now, what you want to do for the first three is just put variations of those keywords that we got earlier. Okay, so I've got the root keyword, which is can you make money on YouTube. I'll just show you the rest of the keywords that I got from there, which I mentioned earlier. Then I've got can you make money on YouTube without being a partner. Can you make money on YouTube videos. Okay, and I put a link in there, okay? So if somebody clicks on it, it takes them to a website. And like I said earlier, if you can link to an article that's closely related to your keyword, which in this case is can you make money on YouTube, that can really help with your SEO rankings as well. And if you can't do that, but you still want to link out, using the tip that I mentioned before, if you can link to a Wikipedia page which is closely related to your article, that will help with your SEO rankings as well. Okay, so there's some cool little funky tricks to further boost your search engine rankings. Now you can put one or two in. I put two in this case, but you can get away with one as long as you've got a image in there. Now what you want to do to further help your SEO rankings is put a video in your blog post, in your article. Okay, and I kind of bung this on at the last minute. And you can use YouTube videos, okay, which is totally fine. You don't have to upload videos to your website. I find YouTube videos give the best results anyway. And once again, what you want to do to get a YouTube video is go to YouTube and do a search using your keyword, okay? And look for a video in the search result that has your keyword as one word, okay? So it's already been highlighted. Can you make money on YouTube? Okay? So if you want, I would basically click on there. And then click on share. Go to embed. And then I would copy this code and put the video in there. Okay, now if there's a video on there, now if there isn't a video that you want, you've seen a video but there's the video but it hasn't got your keyword in the title, what you can do is this is another black hat method, if you will, is basically download their video using some really good, you just do a search for some software called YouTube download software or something like that, you'll find it, and then re-upload it to your channel or set up a new channel or something like that, and then basically and then keyword optimize that entire video page. So in my case I'd have a title, can you make money on YouTube? Then in the description I would have, can you make money on YouTube? And then I'd have it in the tags and things like that, okay? So that's how to further optimize your article stroke blog post, okay? And like I said earlier, this will work on eDesign article, hub pages, any free blog 2.0 properties, Squidoo, any of that jazz, okay? But like I said earlier, I like to do all my work, all my backlinking, all my everything on my own websites, because I personally believe I don't like the idea of building other people's businesses, okay? That's it. I really hope you got a lot out of that video. I use it every single time, and every time I use it I get stellar results. Anyway, before you get off and implement what I've just shown you in this video, why don't you just check out the link below this very video down here, rapidcashsystem.net. If you give that a click, you'll be taken to a page like this, and what it is, it's an entire system that I'm currently giving away for free. And what I do, I walk you through via video like what you're watching now, and I take you through in minute baby steps on how to make $500 to $800 per day every day from home. In fact, it's one of my biggest income earners that I do right now, and I'm currently giving it away to anyone who wants it for free. So if you want in on this while it's still free, that is, just click on the link below the video, enter your email, and I'll send it to your inbox, and I'll send you the video where I walk you through in baby steps through the entire process on how to make $500 to $800 per day every day. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll see you later.